50. Samyutta Nikaya 12, Sutta 3, The Path of Practice. The Buddha was staying in Savatthi. He said, "Monks, I will teach you about the wrong path of practice and the right path of practice. Listen carefully and think well. I will speak now." The monks replied, "Yes, Lord." The Lord then said, "Monks, what is the wrong path of practice? Monks, due to ignorance, formations arise. Due to formations, consciousness arises, and so on. Thus, this entire mass of suffering comes into existence. Monks, this is called the wrong path of practice. Monks, what is the right path of practice? With the complete cessation of ignorance, formations cease. With the cessation of formations, consciousness ceases, and so on. Thus, this entire mass of suffering ceases. Monks, this is called the right path of practice. This is the third sutta. Notes 1, and so on, refers to the other links in the 12-fold chain of dependent origination, which are omitted here. 2, mass of suffering refers to the 5 aggregates: form, feeling, perception, mental formations, and consciousness that constitute the experience of suffering. 3. This sutta emphasizes the importance of correctly understanding and practicing the Dhamma, and how to end the cycle of suffering through proper practice. For a detailed and vivid explanation of the 12-fold chain of dependent origination, please refer to Samyutta Nikaya 12, Suttas 1 and 2, which are not explained again here. Analysis of the sutta's content and deeper meaning. 1. Background. The Buddha is teaching in Savatthi, explaining the right and wrong paths of practice to the monks. 2. Main content. The Buddha will explain 2 paths of practice, the wrong path and the right path. 3. Explanation of the wrong path. The Buddha uses the 12-fold chain of dependent origination to explain the wrong path. Starting from ignorance, it leads to formations, then consciousness, and so on, ultimately resulting in the arising of the entire mass of suffering. 4. Explanation of the right path. The right path is the reversal of the 12-fold chain. Beginning with the complete cessation of ignorance, it leads to the cessation of formations, then the cessation of consciousness, and so on, ultimately resulting in the cessation of the entire mass of suffering. 5. Deeper meaning. This sutta emphasizes the central role of cause and effect in Buddhist practice. Both the arising and cessation of suffering follow strict causal laws. Ignorance is seen as the root cause of suffering, while wisdom, the opposite of ignorance, is the key to liberation. The goal of practice is to break the cycle of suffering caused by ignorance and achieve complete cessation of suffering. 6. Thought-provoking points. Each of our actions and thoughts can become seeds for future suffering or happiness. How can we maintain mindfulness in daily life and choose the right path of action? Ignorance is not just not knowing, but knowing incorrectly. How can we identify and correct our misconceptions? The right path and wrong path are not 2 separate roads, but are manifested in our choices at each moment. How can we practice the right path in the details of our lives? The principle of dependent origination applies not only to personal practice, but also to solving social problems. How can we use this wisdom to view and resolve the many contradictions in modern society? 7. Inspiration. This sutta teaches us that liberation is not an unreachable goal, but begins with recognizing and changing our current thought patterns. It encourages us to examine our actions and thoughts, identify the presence of ignorance, and gradually eliminate the root of suffering through the cultivation of wisdom. This is an ongoing process that requires us to remain vigilant and mindful in our daily lives. By understanding and practicing the teachings in this sutta, we can begin a journey of true self-transformation, achieving genuine inner freedom and peace.